You have made your way down to the Matcave, and it is a new month, which means it's time for another Video Games Monthly Mystery Unboxing. Welcome down to the Matcave. It is May of 2023. We are up to our next box from Video Games Monthly, and I am excited to dive into this thing with all of you guys and see what kind of hidden gems and treasures we have awaiting us in this mystery box. Before we dive into it, let me say a quick hello to the chat. I see Blonde Boy is here, Leia Rose, Darth Maximus, the Star Wars Obsession, Angry Canadian is here, Ted's Nerd World. Hey, Nightbot showed up. Awesome. Good to see you, Nightbot. As always, sending out some good information for everybody to see. If you are new here to the Matcave, please, if you're enjoying the content here, click that subscribe button, smash those like buttons, and join in the conversation with the live chat. Guys, it is time to find out what we have inside the box. Let's get down desk level. All right, guys, here we go. Whoa, my microphone is sending off into the screen here. What's going on? What happened with my camera? Who did that? Well, you know what? Let's just move that over just a little bit. How about that? And let's get this collab cam going so that we can see the box. There we go. Okay. It helps if, I actually have the whole thing like prepped and everything for you guys to see what's going on here. All right, guys. So we are going to cut open into the packaging because, as always, this is the first time I'm getting into this box. We are experiencing this together, all together for the first time, and find out what kind of mysteries await us. Let's get into this. King's Advisors, what's up? The Stanleys is here. What's going on, guys? Obsession. Yeah, we got the shirt going tonight. We got the shirt going. Guys, check out the Star Wars Obsession merch store. There is some good stuff in there. All right, guys. Oh, let's bust this thing open. Let's do this. Oh, okay. I don't need that. There it is. There it is, guys. There's our little friend. There's our little friend right there. Vanishing Golem, what's going on? All right, let me tilt the camera up just a little bit. Let's get this repositioned ever so slightly. How about that? Let's do that. Okay, guys. Video Games Monthly, May of 2023. Let's do this. Let's find out what's going on inside this box. Let me put away the blade so I don't accidentally hurt myself live on the internet. We'll put that back into the pouch. Always handy having a Leatherman with you. You never know when you need the tools there. Okay, guys. We're going to do this like we always do, where we want to keep it a surprise and make sure that we are experiencing this together and getting all the surprises. So we're going to turn the box here. We're going to pop this open from over here. And I don't want the camera to see, so we're going to turn it. And I think we did pretty good last time where we just propped it using the fins of the box. And that way, I can't see into the box. You guys can't see into the box. And we're going to dive in and find out what's going on here, guys. I'm excited. Let's see what we got. All right. Let's see if we can find the cards. Let's see what we got going on. Usually those are right at the top. I feel a card. Let's pop it out. Oh, everybody. We got a 2-up, everybody. We got a 2-up, which means there are 2 additional games inside this box. We are signed up for a 4-game box, which means we have 6 titles inside this mystery box. That is awesome. I love it. Video Games Monthly, they're so generous. And if you guys don't follow them already on Twitter, go check them out on Twitter. I share out their posts as well. They send out some really cool stuff out there as well, and different like giveaways and things like that. Check them out. I mean, look at this. I signed up for 4 games. We're getting 2 extra ones today. 2-up, guys. 2-up. Let's see what's going on here. Feeling around. I feel another card. It's our standard card. Here we go. This is the card that comes with every Video Games Monthly unboxing. For good measure, we haven't done this in a while. Let's read the card real quick. It says, we hope you enjoy your latest box. Please update your library on the website by adding these games and any other games you may have acquired. All updates to the gaming library must be made 7 business days prior to the end of the month. That's letting you know to update your collection on the Video Games Monthly website checklist. So you tell them which games you have, and this way you avoid getting duplicates, which is pretty cool. All right, guys. What do we got going? Exactly, Darth Maximus. What's in the box? What's in the box? I feel all right. This stuff feels a little... I feel the bubble wrap. I definitely feel bubble wrap. I'm just kind of feeling around and seeing what we got going on. What is this? I got something, guys. Oh, I think it's a top. It is a spinning top, guys. I had tons of these as a kid, and it is featuring characters from Super Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong. Here's some characters we just all saw in the Super Mario Brothers movie. If you have not gone out to theaters to see the Super Mario Brothers movie, what are you waiting for? Go to the theaters and see that on the big screen before it's gone. This is awesome. My kids love things like these tops. I love every month you get like a little something, like a fun little item. We've had stickers, we've had slap bracelets, and my kids love things like this. So they always look forward to seeing what came in the box. I wonder if I can spin this on the mouse pad here. Will it actually go? Woo! It was a bad spin. It was a bad spin, everybody. My kids are better at that than I am. All right, we got a little Mario Brothers top. Parker Curry, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Let's dive back into this box and see what we got going on here. We should have 6 titles in here. I'm just moving some bubble wrap out of the way. All right, guys. I'm going to grab what I believe is the first one. Ooh, what do we... It's a cartridge. It is a cartridge. I'm thinking, ooh, this feels like an Atari 2600 cartridge, guys. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, what do we have here? What is this? Name this game and win $10,000. Use the joystick controller's 6 game variations. What is... It's called Name This Game. I have never heard of this. It's definitely Atari 2600 style. Made by US Games. Made in Taiwan in 1982. That's a good year right there. That's the year the Matcave came into existence. I am an 82 baby. We've got the connector here that would go into an Atari. I have never heard of this, but the really cool thing about that period of time in gaming was that, yeah, there was the Atari consoles, and then there was different variations of it. You had the 2600 and multiple versions of that. You had the VC machines. You had the 5200, the 7800, all this stuff, different versions, and all kinds of vendors were able to make games for these consoles. It wasn't really like it is now, where there'd be dedicated software and games for a console. Like almost anybody could just go and make a game and it would play in these systems. And this looks like it's one of those scenarios. So I have no idea what to expect with this. It seems to have 6 mini games, I believe, built into it. That is awesome. This could be an amazing hidden gem. Guys, that is cool. That is really cool. We are already off to an amazing start. Amazing start. Let's go back into the box and see what we got going on. I feel another cartridge. This feels like another Atari game. Yep, this feels like an Atari game. Let's pop it out in 3, 2, 1. What do we got here? Indy 500 for the Atari 2600. This is a good game. I don't have a copy of this. Well, now I do. Indy 500 was a fun racing game on the Atari 2600. Believe it or not, the Atari 2600 had some pretty cool racing games. Grand Prix was one of my favorite ones on there. So I love getting to play racing games in that style. Very cool title. The sticker's a little bit crooked on there. It looks like it might have like peeled off a little bit and somebody went to put it back on. We got the label here, the end label for it for Indy 500. That's something I can fix that myself. The nice thing with these stickers is if you use like not too much heat, but like a heat gun or even just a hair dryer, you basically warm the glue underneath this, and then you can reposition the sticker and then put it back in place and let it sit and let it cool and harden again. Great pickup right here. This is a great game. Indy 500 for the Atari 2600. Awesome. Great title. Love that. All right. Guys, we are 2 games in. 2 games in. I'm always so excited for these streams. I never know when I'm going to do these streams because the box showing up is part of the mystery, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. All right, we are going in for game number 3. I feel another cartridge, guys. This is an Atari themed box, let me tell you, because this is definitely another Atari cartridge. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Oh, guys, this is a good one, and this is one surprisingly I've never had in my collection before. This is an iconic game. Yar's Revenge for the Atari 2600. This was also a fantastic game in the arcades, and you can play a remastered, basically a remake version of this on the Atari 50th Anniversary Collection. That game is a phenomenal set of collection of Atari games over the years. Yar's Revenge is so much fun. This game is a classic. This is an all-time classic, an arcade classic, an Atari classic, and now it has been remade by Atari themselves in their 50th anniversary collection. Guys, this right here. Oh my god. This is going to get so much playtime. I love it. I can't wait to introduce this one to my kids. I set up a whole barcade for my kids. I got the bar on the other side of the Matcave. I set up some consoles and a TV for them and everything, and we've got the Retron 77, which plays the Atari games. So they've been playing a ton of stuff, and I know they're going to love this one. I love this one. I can't wait to play this again. Yar's Revenge, that is an iconic game. Oh my god, Video Games Monthly, you are killing it this month. Let's dive back into the box. All right, I'm feeling big cases now at this point. Let's see. I think we've got 3 large cases in there. Whoa, knocking stuff over. Don't fall over, games. All right, let's grab the next one. It feels... Nope, it's not sealed, but it's a larger case. Here we go. Let's pop it out in 3, 2, 1. Oh, my son is going to lose his mind. Nerf N-Strike Elite for the Nintendo Wii. Guys, you can't go wrong with anything Nerf. Nerf is killing it in the toy industry, and they've made a couple of video games, including this one. Now, I've never played this Wii game. I have played a Nerf game on the PS3 before, but this looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Let's take a look at the back. It says, get the edge with Red Reveal Tech. Join the elite squad to find Bob and shut him down once and for all. Really? Okay. So here's some screenshots here of the game. I'll bring that up a little bit closer for you guys. So it looks like a first-person shooter style. Maybe a little bit of a puzzle element there? That's interesting. Let's see. Use the lens to reveal hidden messages, enemy weak points, and more. Customize Nerf blasters with loads of combinations. Completely destroy robots by blasting them to pieces. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's going to be a fun title right there. How many players is this? It's 2 players. 2 players. See, Nintendo's always been good about that. Getting co-op games. Good job, Nintendo. Nerf N-Strike Elite for the Nintendo Wii. Awesome. Can't wait to try that out. Let's take a quick look at the disc. We don't have a manual in there. Here's the disc. Let's take a look at the... Oh, that's a spotless disc right there, everybody. Beautiful, like brand new practically. All right, here we go. We've got 4 games out of the box, which is what we signed up for. 4 titles coming every month. But we did get that 2-up card, which means we have 2 additional games in this box. Let's find out what they are. All right. Ooh, I feel stickiness on this one. This was definitely something that might have been from a rental place or something like that. I feel the residue of the sticker. Let's find out what it is. 3, 2, 1. What is this? Oh, oh my goodness. Surf's Up on the Wii. There it is. I can see it on the edge. This is a movie tie-in game for the animated movie Surf's Up. In fact, it's promoting the movie. This came out before the movie did, as many video game tie-in, movie tie-in video games do. They come out prior to the movie, and it's even promoting it, saying to see the movie on June 8th. And this was definitely a custom-made case to put this together. So on the back here, it's actually got the controls and the instructions on here. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, this looks like this came from some sort of maybe like a rental store or something like that. This was definitely a trade-in title. There we could see the sticker from wherever it was on the disc. We do have the manual. I love that. Let's take a look at the quality of the disc. There's a little bit of minor scratches. It's not really coming through on there so much, but minor, very, very, very minor scratches on there, which is not a problem at all. These games do hold up very well with that on these discs, so not a problem at all. Surf's Up, a movie tie-in game for the Nintendo Wii. And these family-friendly games, this is, again, a 2-player game. It's great for all ages. They are rated E for everyone, so anybody can pick these up and play. I've played many movie tie-in games, especially ones for the CG animated films, like the Ice Age games were actually really fun, and you usually have a bunch of mini games and stuff like that. So it can be a lot of fun to play those games. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. Let me just catch up with chat real quick before we go forward. Black Dragon, good to see you. I see Brandon Looney Tunes fan is here. Alan Copeland, what's up, dude? All right. Black Dragon asks, so who's going to enjoy it more, you or your son, you 82 baby? I love it. All right, guys, we have 1 game left. I'm just going to feel around a little bit, see if there's anything else in here other than the game. I don't think there is. I just feel bubble wrap with it. So let's find out what the final game is in the mystery box from Video Games Monthly for May of 2023. Here we go. Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. We got another Wii game, guys, and this game is called Survival Shadows of Katmai? This looks brutal. It's T for teen. There's like some wolves and a bear or something going after this guy. What do we got going on here? Let's see. Face the unforgiving forces of nature. Disaster strikes Logan James as his plane crashes in the shadow of Katmai Mountain. Survive together or die alone in shooting galleries full of lethal predators. Hunt to avoid starvation, but beware you are not the only hungry predator. Traverse insurmountable cliffs and scale treacherous mountain paths. Guys, this is set up for the Wii accessories, where you can see it has the add-on to like make it kind of like a blaster, and I do have that. So this is going to be kind of an on-rail shooter style. Let me move these other games over here for just a second so I can move this closer. This looks like it's going to be some on-rail shooter elements here, maybe a little bit of third-person shooter. And it seems to be a survival game, which is interesting because I haven't played many games like this on the Wii. Though one of my favorite M-rated games on the Nintendo Wii is the prequel to Dead Space. And that's a fantastic game. That in itself is an on-rail shooter, and it's a ton of fun. It serves the story very well, and it's a great element, a great entry in the Dead Space franchise, and plays great on the Nintendo Wii. I've also played Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles and Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles, which play the same way. So the Wii is totally capable of games like that, and it looks like that's what they dove into with this particular game, Survival Shadows of Katmai. This is an Activision game, guys. This was made by Activision. This looks cool. Let's take a quick look inside. We do have a manual. I love that. Let's take a look. This definitely came from somebody with let me move that. B and G. I don't know what that is. And it's written on the disc as well. I don't know what B and G is. Let's take a look at the quality of the disc. This thing is spotless. This thing is clean. That is a clean disc. They really, over at Video Games Monthly, before they send these things out, there is clearly a high level of care that's put into these products before they ship them out the door. I have had 100% success with the games I've received from them. Any game that I've had even a minor issue with, a quick little cleaning or something like that, like wipe it off with a soft cloth, and then boom, we're good to go. The biggest issue I had was early on in one of the first or second boxes, we got a copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for the PS1, and there was a fairly decent scratch on there, but I have a buffer, and I ran it through, and it got rid of it, and then it was good to go. So it was perfect. So other than that, that was really the only issue I ever had. But I got to tell you guys, the quality level of the games that are coming from Video Games Monthly is spot on. Completely spot on. And for the price of the subscription, I think it's well worth it with the amount of games we're getting from this company. So I'm going to take a look in this box real quick here to see if there's anything else in here other than bubble wrap. It's just the bubble wrap. My kids will want to pop that later. King's Advisors asks, can you make a wish list of sorts, or is it entirely random besides letting them know what you own? That is a great question. That is a fantastic question. And here's the answer to it. If you just go at it normally and let it ride, it's random. You do fill out which systems you have so they know which systems to send you games for, and there's an entire checklist on there of the games you own. So they won't send you duplicates, unless you want a duplicate. But they are open to being contacted via email with requests to see if they have something. So I have reached out, and they didn't have it in stock at the time, but basically let me know once they get it. They will include it in a box. So yes, you can make requests, but that's something I'm not really going to do often. I love the idea of getting a random set of games and basically just let them know what consoles and systems you want the games for. For this month's box, and I'm glad I did it, because we were getting a bunch of PS4 games in the lineup for a bit, which is fine. I love the PS4 games, but I wanted to get into more older games. So I actually removed PS4 and PS3 from my list. I kept the Wii because I like the Wii games. I don't want to build that collection as well. But in doing so, we ended up getting some more Atari games, which is awesome. So this is great. Let's run through them. We've got Survival for the Nintendo Wii. We got Surf's Up, the movie tie-in game for the Nintendo Wii. We got, and I'm really excited for this one, Nerf N-Strike Elite for the Nintendo Wii. I think this is going to be the most fun, right? I'm going to play this with my son. This is going to be a ton of fun. That's awesome. 3 really cool Wii titles, and then we've got Yar's Revenge for the Atari 2600, an iconic classic in retro gaming. We got Indy 500, a fantastic racing game on the Atari 2600, and the first thing we pulled out of the box today, and what may end up being the ultimate hidden gem. Oh, I'm knocking stuff over. Name this game. At least that's what appears to be the title of this game. Name this game. Hey, who knows? Maybe when we play this, we have to come up with a name for the game. I don't know what really to expect from this. I think it's going to be some sort of mini games. Being that it says name this game and win $10,000, I feel like this was probably part of some sort of sweepstakes that might have even been in the Atari magazine back in the day, which I actually had a few issues of that, specifically the one that had E.T. on the cover and a whole article in it about E.T. on the 2600. I recently got rid of that because I don't really collect the books like that so much, but I knew it would go to a good home. So I went to my local retro gaming store, and they collect a whole lot of things there, and I was able to get them over to him to get them to somebody who's going to take real good care of them. But this is probably going to be the ultimate hidden gem in this box. What a great haul this month. May of 2023, Video Games Monthly. If you haven't checked them out yet, please go check them out. It's videogamesmonthly.com. There are multiple subscription levels for different quantities of games, and as you can see, even from here, we got bonus games. This month we got 2 bonus games on top of the 4 that we pay for in the monthly subscription, and it's just a ton of fun to find out what we're going to get every month. It's just so cool. I love doing this. I look forward to it every single month, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I do. This is just, I love this. I love doing this for you guys. I love doing this. I love doing this on the selfish side. I love doing this for me because I'm having so much fun with it, and I'm so happy that I can share the experience with all of you guys. So I appreciate everybody coming down here today. Oh, Black Dragon, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Guys, as always, keep retro gaming alive, because one day your games will be retro too. I will see you guys next time. And check out another video while you're down here at the Matcave.